Hello and welcome everyone, I am C.S.Gilmore and this is Blueprints. And it looks like they account for being able to have reached the room. Because now I have a little ribbon that has the moon's insignia on it and the number 46. So we know on this save I've reached room 46. But it's still playable. So we're loading in, we're going to continue. And I'm really curious now, will anything have changed? Will there be some new note or something acknowledging, hey, you made it to room 46? Continue with some stuff. Or is there going to be more to it? Is there going to be something else about it? Or is it just going to be like a normal run? And it's just like, cool, you got an acknowledgement, you made it there, but the next day. Ooh, they worded it differently. Okay, they definitely have something planned. There's something different on the table. I really hope they don't be like, hey, okay, now you're done anyway. But I suspect we're not. Okay, first, note. Open only in the event of inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had my goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there, or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Ovin Navieri, Herbert S. Sinclair. I'm not sure what Ovin Navieri means, if that's like a statement in some language, of like a sincerely, congratulations, until next time. Like, I don't know what it means. It's not an ending term to a letter that I'm familiar with. Trophy. The Inheritance Trophy. In recognition of completing your bequest. You have been awarded the Inheritance Trophy for reaching room 46. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. There's a trophy room? And there's more trophies, it sounds like. I know there was a bunch of achievements and they mentioned trophies, but I thought it was just like, achievement trophy. Like, hey, you got this. But if that's the case, the achievements were there. I'm not even sure. There's a lot. Like, not a ridiculous amount, but I want to say minimum half a dozen, probably more like a dozen or more. Achievement-wise for this game. Okay. The game is done, but it is not done. I love it. This is great. I have not had this much satisfaction in a game in so long. Like, this level of enjoyment out of something like this. The Blessings of the Gardener, we still have that for like 2 more days, which is amazing, by the way. Judging from the look of this, there's going to be at least one more permanent edition we can find. I'm betting it's through that one door that I don't know how to get through yet. Let's check our rooms. Does room 46 show up now? The mysterious room mentioned in H.S. Sinclair's will, named only by a number. Despite the house's official blueprint only showing the 1245 rooms, the words of the legal document make it apparent that a 46th room in the house in fact exists. Maya's room is your primary objective on this estate. It is, after all, your bequest. Rarity, rumored. Type, blueprint, objective. So that's interesting, it doesn't fill in. But it also makes me wonder what would happen if we made it there again. Would it fill in? Also, there's at least one outer room we have not found yet. So let's go to the outer area and see what pops up. Toolshed, tomb, hovel. Which one would pay off best? I don't think I need that. Dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tomb. That one could be useful. Except for I'm gonna forget about that. I think Toolshed's my better bet. Because it'll give me some tools to start off with. Alright, we're getting the metal detector and the watering can, it looks like. Good. That'll give me a good start to the day and a better chance of getting the tools I need to, if I find the workshop, make so the other contraptions that I have not made yet, in which it should open up more opportunities for me to explore more. I'm not gonna bother opening... Should I bother with opening the antechamber? No, I'm not gonna bother with the antechamber right now. I'm just gonna focus on exploring in here for the time being. Mount Holly gift shop. Never seen that before. It's free? We're doing that, for sure. Also, this suggests that our mansion is a tourist location. At least part of the time. Those are clocks. Uh-huh. Enjoy a lunch. Enjoy a lunch. Alright. Red Prince and the book. Darebird. Blue tents. Tents fit for a prince. Alright. I like it. I like it. Reddington. Alright, that's that post. It's about time you visit Mount Holly. Or if there's any clues in any of these. Mount Holly Observatory. Wish you were here. Merry Christmas. Stay safe this holiday season. I still don't have an answer for that. I give up. I'm stumped. Okay, that's definitely a hint that, yeah, you need to find out what's on that tree. Is that all of them? I feel like there's gonna be like a hidden one here if I'm really careful about it. Blank. Greetings from Reddington. No, okay, I guess that's it. What do we have in here? A permanent addition to walk-in closet. It just looks nice. Lunchbox. A permanent addition to the dining room. When you reach rank 5, the lunchbox. With lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. Swim trunks. A permanent addition to the pool. A pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. What? Bridge blocks. Console edition. Question mark. Coming soon. Okay, so yeah, that's something they're planning to add in a future update for the game, I believe. And that would probably mean in the commissary that Bridge blocks game would be able to be activated. Swimbird plushie. A permanent addition to master bedroom. Unlock dare mode. Dare mode? What is dare mode? What does that mean? Why is it so expensive? We're not getting that anytime soon, obviously. But I want it. I want it precious. Blue tents, a permanent addition to the campsite. Blue tents can only be purchased after you have proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies in your trophy room. Okay. So this is cool, but way outside my price range right now in this game. That said, I love it. We will work on it. Okay, we're gonna put a courtyard there. Use watering cans. Get another gem. Are you okay, Bandy? Having trouble? Sledgehammer. Alright. Oh, there's a coin. Another courtyard. These courtyards are great for a few things. I will give them that. What is this pointing me to? Oh, shovel. We're getting decked out this run. I am happy about that, though. That's great. I hope I can find a workshop. That would make my trip all the easier in my further explorations of everything. Okay. Did the observatory picture change? I wonder if they changed something with the newest update, because I don't remember it looking quite that way. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong, but something seems different. Let's do the aquarium, though. Positioning-wise for the doors, I think it'll be better for me. Oh, this counts as a green room as well, so I can use the watering can in here for that. Now, there's a part of me that wonders what happens if you drain the water in the aquarium, because that's a thing you can do in the pump room, as I recall. But part of me also is like, I can't do that to these fish. Admittedly, they're possible that they're like fake fish or something, or that they go into some... The idea would be they go into some tank. I don't know. Okay. Commissary or corridor? Commissary. Yeah, so the dredger blocks would go here and we'll have a game that we can play. But what we would achieve from that, I don't know. I'm guessing it would be... probably a... another way to get maybe another trophy or an achievement. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to add in the future for this game. Alright, I'm going to head back for a bit. Drying room. Unlock trunk hallway. Sure, that connects everything nicely, and also I get a locked trunk. Pop that. Car keys. Alright, that could pay off nicely if we get the garage. Since the garage always seems to give me some real nice things if we get into it. Let's push in that direction, shall we? 1 second. Is this different? This is different. The trophies of Mount Holly. A recognition of outstanding excellence. Full house trophy. Draft a room in each open slot of your house. So basically fill in every space. That one's going to be super hard to get. Explorer's trophy. Complete the Mount Holly directory. I don't know what that is. Is that my room directory? Bullseye trophy. Solve 40 dartboard puzzles. We have a long way to go there. A logical trophy. 40 parlor. Long way to go. Trophy of invention. Create all 8 workshop contraptions. I think we've gotten like 2 of them, and I know how to make a 3rd. We have a long way to go there. Trophy of drafting. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. I think that has to do with a book in the library, because there's one about drafting strategy. I don't know. Trophy of sigils. Unlock all 8 realm sigils. So, those... like that sigil in the secret garden, and probably that one down in the below ground before it goes down deep. There's something about unlocking them? And there's 6 others that I don't even know where they are? I love this game so much. Trophy 8. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Room 8 on rank 8? I don't know what that means. I'm guessing there's a special room for that. Darebird Trophy. Reach room 46 in Dare mode. Okay, so unlocking Dare mode must mean that there's like a special requirement for it. I'm guessing it's a challenge mode of some sort. Cursed Trophy. Reach room 46 in Curse mode. No idea what Curse mode is. Guessing another challenge mode. Day 1 Trophy. Reach room 46 in 1 day. Huh? I don't quite understand that. Reach room 46 in under an hour? Okay. Maybe. Trophy of Wealth. Buy out the entire showroom. The showroom's all ridiculously expensive. Not anytime soon. Diploma Trophy. Ace the classroom final exam. I don't even think we've seen a classroom yet. Trophy of Trophies. Complete the trophy case. I don't think I'm going to be getting that done anytime soon, if ever. But I love this still. I love that there is so much here for us to do. I am beyond ecstatic as to all of the goodies they have hidden in this game and the amount of work they've put into this game. These developers are amazing. I love this. And the fact that they're working on things still, like making improvements. This game only just recently released to begin with. I don't need the parlor right now. Let's get a kitchen. Anything in here that sticks out weird? Didn't the kitchen have a water level? Refill the can? That's fantastic. I love that. That's a thing I can do. I mean, it's simple. It's a little thing. It's not really important. But I love that. That is such a cool touch. Tomato soup, club sandwich, banana. Still not the one we need. Wait, was there anything weird with any of these? No, just a red room thing. Okay. And wait, what was our main trophy room in your house? Stuffed wild quail. Alright. Yeah, we have not got a trophy room. I wonder if some of these rooms only entered the draft because of finishing the like getting to room 46 the first time, or if they were like, could we have drawn the trophy room to begin with? Oh, secret garden key. That's handy. I know there's like a whole bunch of other major keys, and we've always seen like 2 or 3 of them. Because I know there's a basement key. I know there's a secret garden key. I feel like I found another one at one point. I don't know. I don't remember for sure. I don't know if the silver key counts as one. Ooh, that's not really what I want in any of those. Alright, we'll put the chapel. I'm really hoping to get the garage. Go around for now. This way. That won't help me. Pantry. I can use more coin. I just realized I forgot a thing. Give me 1 second. I forgot my notebook. Because I'm going to probably want that. See, I keep it right here. Nearby. Okay. Balance out my screen again. 1 second. Yep, good. Okay. I feel like this room is definitely hiding some secrets. I feel like there must be something that will come about from this room. Eventually. Maybe not. Okay. No. Courtyard again. And these courtyard drafts are gold. Talk about being able to get extra goodies. Because they usually have... Because I get 2 gems out of them because of the adjustment upgrade I made. Get so many of these things. These crates are often in here. There's some dig spots. They're just so valuable. Alright. I do want the garage. Now I'll save the reloads, the rerolls, to make sure I can get up further. Ooh, a treasure map. Is that the same one as before? I'm not sure. Either way, sick. Pop this open just because I can. Nothing interestingly changed in here. I still don't know what to do with that. I still feel like there's something important if I could ever get steam power in here. That goes outside, though. I'm not sure. I really don't know what to make of that. Face... Car card. I think I have this one already. This sounds familiar. Yeah. What I don't have is the spare room, but one where I have the spare room right now, but the spare room doesn't have pictures, as I recall. Okay. Let's swing back down to the kitchen, buy some more food for the steps. Club sandwich. Alright, I'm not gonna bother with the other ones right now. On we go. Boom. Alright, that would be nice to have as an option, but need to make sure we can move. Alright, I'm gonna put the coat check there just as a... Now I can access it. I'll come back here and grab it if I need it. But I have it now, it's in that corner. We're all good. I think that'll help. We've got a lot of keys, we've got a lot of gems. Now I have to make sure I don't screw this up. Courtyard is perfect. Got to use watering can, that's fine, we'll make do. Zaro backs back through this room anyway, and they'll let me again. Silver key, that's nice. Alright, we're on a good start for filling in every space. Let's see if the observatory, since it has exits, let's put the storeroom in. Yeah, grab that, grab that, grab that. So you're the dare bird, huh? Watering can used. Security is ideal. Anything good in here? Alright, got that. Let's use a normal key on this one. Parlor goes the way I want it to. Heck. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. Okay. The statement containing the letter B. Let's say this one's true. This one has the letter B. This one has the letter B. This one has to be true, though, because all of them have the letter B. So, that one's true. The blue box is true. It's that, or... So that does no narrowing. Box with a statement containing the letter U. Let's say this one and this one are false. The letter U. Blue. The statement containing the letter B. So it could either be this one, or, but probably this one. It's the only one that narrows it down to really being, no, wrong. I feel like I've done this one wrong before. Could be wrong. I don't know. I'm feeling like maybe it was in the black one. I'm not sure why I missed with that logic, but you know what? Moving on. Okay, if I use another courtyard there, another key. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Coins. Another one of these. A bit of everything. The pool. Alright, the library would be nice too, but the pool has a better chance of being some of my goals. Since I very much want to be able to get the pump room and continue to make some adjustments. If I could get the pump room next, that would be like golden. The foundation does not reset each day. Okay, so the question would be, do I want to put the foundation there? And it sounds like it's going to be a permanent. Lined up in a way I could find useful would be different. Let's do it. The foundation. We got a room there. We would have one there. Got that there. Can't drop down the hole. My guess would be I have to get the basement key and activate the door down there, and I bet that's below this. And that would cause it to lower the elevator down to be workable, and then we can start functioning with it in the future. Maybe not. But that's my theory. Ooh, boudoir, corridor. Let's do a corridor. Alright. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. I do want the study, but I don't want to cut off myself from progressing this far in. So we're going to do the boiler room, which also has potential for giving us things to work with. Alright, so nice thing is, we've been in here before, so some of these things are already active. Then it's just a matter of making the necessary adjustment to reactivate this. That's running. Okay. Let's see, I don't think this hallway has a continuance of that, so no luck there. Not gonna do the weight room right now, that would suck. Let's do the bedroom. Ooh. Things I thought of. I thought of a thing. One second. Let me prep the surface here. If I do that, that opens that. Because I don't need to maintain the steam to those. Let's see what's in this room real quick. How about a special silver key? The drawing room. Alright. Wait, we had the drawing room already though? We had it. Did we not use the drawing room already? Special cost bypassed by the key, I guess. Gymnasium. Okay. Not what I expected to get with a silver key. Let's do a redraw. The exact same thing. Okay, we're basically, no matter what, we're getting this. Okay. Well, that's the thing. But, alright. So, what I want to do here, as you guys may recall, there's a thing, and where? There? I remember the room down below? We have a reason to go downstairs now. I just need to make a few quick adjustments to the steam level. To go like that. That's powerful. Remember I said there was a red box in this room? And if I'm not mistaken... Alright, so the bedroom... Oh, that's why it's here. The bedroom has stuff. Let's check in here real quick. Just for anything else. Okay. Yeah, so, alright, looks like I may not have gotten what I need for rooms to carry on this ductwork, so that sucks. But, I need to leave this now and go downstairs. Because, did I miss a coin or something? What? Oh, I did. If I'm not mistaken, that should power the red door down near the entrance for the another courtyard. Swing in here real quick, see what we can grab. Yeah, that should open the entrance to the red room down below. Oh, sick. Keys galore. Office. Nook. Gymnasium. Let's do the... office? Trophy? Okay. Yeah, no. Let's go. Let's go downstairs, because if I go over there, then I can go through that, and then she'll open that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We have enough steps to do it. No problem. We're good. We have what, 20... Could get the lunchbox. Permanent addition to the dining room. Yeah. And I could get the Mount Holly key. Sure. Let's get both of those. They sound like they're both permanent edition things, so that'll be cool. Alright, best way to get down that I have access to right now is this way. It'll take me down through the basement. Maybe I should have waited to come down here until after I'd gone further in the house and maybe gone... I mean, I am close to the antechamber, but I don't have any of the antechamber rooms open. I really need to fix that. So yeah, this may have been a bit of a waste of steps. But given the level of secret we're about to step into, potentially, I'm gonna stay... Oh hey, this is up again. Stayed up this time. Yeah, I'm gonna say that, yeah, given the potential of what the red room could hold, I don't want to risk I don't want to risk forgetting about it. I don't want to risk not getting down to it. It holds too much potential awesomeness. Even if my brain can't solve enough of these puzzles to fully comprehend the potential awesomeness. I was right. I was right. Oh, what the... That's the gear chamber, right? Makes a difference to have this up. Shoot. Okay. Okay. We need that one more... How would that work? I can adjust it from there. Okay. Wait. Are there any other rooms? Okay, so there's a way there, and there's a way there. We've got 2 passages. We'll go down, we'll push it once. That should open up that way. We'll go that way. First, since that's the first one on the line. I'm glad I came down here with enough steps left to explore. I really thought this was just gonna open up into be, like, a room. I wasn't expecting it to be like, double back, do this, now you've got a secret of more places to explore, right? That should open up one of those passages. Then I'll have to come back and pull it a couple more times to open up the other one. I think we're running a little faster if we run for a prolonged period of time through more than one location. I think it speeds you up a little bit, which is a nice touch. If so. I could be wrong. I might just be imagining. Okay, yeah, we've got something weird over there. Entry level, full drain, dock level. This is telling us the levels for the reservoir that I need to be able to get to the boat and in order to get into that pipe. Oh, that's lovely. I thank you so much for giving me that info so I don't have to play guesswork next time I do find the pump room. Alright. After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action, but I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here, and as an engineer, I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. On the bright side, now that our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. I suspect by this time next month, the steam-powered hoists at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. Steam-powered hoists at the main site? I know in the pump room there was a room that I'm gonna have to hook the boiler up to activate one of the tanks. It looked like. Ooh, another one of my allowance-related things. How does this function? Oh, we're trying to get the blacks this time. Alright. Okay. Alright, I think I understand that now. At least a little bit. Come on. I'm misunderstanding how this jump. Why can't I go down? Oh, the yellows can only jump each other. Or to each other. No, that doesn't make sense either. missing something? In regards to how these rule and their movements, I'm missing something about this. Alright, let me reset it. There we go. Okay, I got it to work much better that time. Allowance increase. Alright, that one was very worth the trip. That tells me a lot of info that I needed to make future changes function well. I love the view. Click. And click. I think they want to. Yeah. It's that or I need to do it one more time, but I think that was the number of times I needed. Nope, it's not the one. Okay. Look at the floor here. Oh, look down there. You can see more gears. Funky. That feels like, that makes me think like if the gear is lowered, it would also possibly affect something with whoever's down there. I could, This game has so many weird, intricate secrets. Before we do that, let me run over here. Let's check this chamber one more time and also pull the lever just in case we do end up getting in that direction. Once we get back upstairs. Yank. It's opened. Oops, did I push the man place? Oh, okay. Alright, my bad. I thought or if I accidentally glitched it by clicking too much, or what, but I thought it had shut itself. And still nothing changed here. Alright. Alright. Notice that this is like the half moon symbol as well as the ceilings of that tunnel. Or if they did that intentionally, or if it just happened to be the general look of the place. But I bet it was somewhat intentional. A lot of this game seems to have been very intentionally put together with all its little details. Ooh. What is this? Okay, what would be the code for this? What would be the code? There's another red letter. There's that. I have to do some checking of my notes. Let's see, it's all letters, right? Not numbers. It's only 4 digits. Oh, there's one number. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through my notes. I'm gonna cut here because I'm gonna brute force this if I have to, I think. Well, okay, it's gonna be near impossible to brute force it, but I'm gonna definitely be putting a lot of work into this, and I don't want to waste your time just having me poke numbers in here trying to guess it from my various notes. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I kind of brute forced it. I figured 8 was a weird number, a weird thing to have in there, the only number. I put 8 there, and then I had A and Y for it, and I was kind of just was cycling through the first one, just thinking like trying things. The answer is May 8th. May 8th. May 8th. I accidentally brute forced it. Like, I accidentally forced it. I mean, like, I was kind of testing things, seeing if like there was any word. I was just looking through it, kind of see if there was any words that really stuck out, trying a few things, and I got that. I don't know what the clue that will have given it to me would have been. I was thinking it may have been like something to do with the rooms map, and I was thinking like small gates, 8 dates. So that's why I thought 8 would be significant, and I was kind of moving through it as May 8th. It just turned out to be that. So yeah. I wonder if there will have been a clearer clue somewhere that would have like been like, oh, obviously it was this is what the clue for this is. But we got in. Foreman's log. I knew what we were looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire, but it wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realized what ruins we were exhuming. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in. A dark trimmed floor plan of ill-fated Orindia. We had found an authentic black print. The sooner we seal this site back up, the better for us all. Black print? This sounds like Orindia was cursed. Treasure trove. It has a black border. We found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add treasure trove to your drafting pool? Well, yeah. There's an entire place down here. That is such a cool picture. There's a cave castle. Looks like they excavated it and were examining it. I see a minecart area over there. Okay. Is it bad that part of me really, really hopes that there is a way for us to go over and explore that at some point? I know it probably won't happen. I'm going to take a picture of that just because I love that look. But is it bad for me to be like, oh man, I really hope that that opens up, and if it isn't open right now, I hope that they add in a future DLC or an update or something. Alright, there's another one of those crown gems. And this is number 1. This is letter number 1. May 8th. Dear Baron Sinclair, to begin, my name is Worthloud. My father used to work for your father, the Right Honorable Baron Thomas Sinclair, between the years of 1915 and 1918, the former having died last month at the advanced old age of 89. May he sleep in soot and ash. Is that a curse or a blessing? I don't know. He left behind his widow, 7 children, and 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a little bit about my father. Okay, take a picture of this, by the way. He lived his life towering above us in solemn silence. Like many members of his and your father's generation, he never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington, or the famous estate in which he was stationed. He never spoke of the Baron, not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. The secrets he kept for your family, he took with him underground. How fitting. Since I suspect this is talking about the mine leader. His elderly comrades and colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not nearly as discreet and considered with their words. During the wake, fueled by a seemingly endless supply of spirits, these venerable gentlemen embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscence might typically be dismissed as the fanciful rambling of age, the volume and specificity of their accounts lend a certain credence to their words. Now, me, I am not a presumptive man. I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house is host to secrets of this magnitude. Yet, I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales. True or not, they seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. I wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps I have too much time on my hands. Perhaps if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. I eagerly await a response from your lordship, Mr. Worthloud. So he's trying to blackmail Sinclair with, unless you make it worth my time, I'll tell the secrets I got from the miners about whatever dirty things going on with your estate. We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter. And we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout. Particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. Why then red? Fascinating. Also, why is Odorendia considered Orindia? Why is Orindia basically considered cursed? Did they use dark magic? It looks like they used high tech. And apparently they weren't adverse to living underground. What is going on with this? I love it. That was so much world building right there. And I'm so glad I was able to sort of accidentally brute force that. Like, kind of purposefully, because I was trying to figure out the code, but I didn't expect to stumble across it quite so quick. I said I was going to cut it. I don't think I'm going to, just to show how quick I got that. Because it really took, like, I don't know, I want to say less than a minute. Alright, let's get out of here. Gears down there. I still really wonder if there isn't a further... If there isn't a further... like, if having this down doesn't also affect some gears. But I don't know what it would affect if that's the case. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it right now. We're gonna move on. We're gonna go back upstairs. We're gonna try to continue exploring the estate. Alright. I didn't think the red room was gonna pay off that red door. I didn't think that was gonna pay off that amazingly. I mean, I expected a red envelope. I figured that's the perfect place to hide one. But I didn't think it would be... I really thought it would be like, we open up and it's like a treasure chamber, a bedroom, someone's living quarters. Something along those lines. I didn't expect to go in there and have it be like, oh yeah, by the way, we have more clues on how to solve some of these other puzzles, and some other stuff going on down here. Yeah, well, there's definitely a speed that picks up over times running. We have 2 of those. Okay. Let's see, my special key won't do me any good there. I need to get a side area for the secret chamber. If I do that, I won't be able to get all of the rooms. I will do a redraw. Yes! Cloister of Lydia. For each shop you draft from this cloister. So I have to draft a shop connected to this in order to raise my allowance. Even further, which would give me even greater startup in the long run. Let's just dig these up for now. Yes, more steps. I can use that. That room I can't do anything with. Okay, I need to swing back by security and change a few settings. Keycard system. Security level. Let's swap that to low for now. And change this to unlocked. I don't have a way to cut the power right now. It's the main issue. So that security door is going to be stuck there. And unopened. Ooh, wait. Before we continue, or if anything will have changed in here. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended. Okay, nope. Staff announcements. Okay, so that's not changed anything. Nope. Okay. Special orders. Place a special order. Let's make sure we have shovels in the commissary for the future, because I do want to make sure I can access everything in the long run. Right, so okay, we're here. Took a wrong turn. I had to go back to the Cloister of Lydia so that I could go right. Walk-in closet could be nice. Breaker box would allow me to kill the power, though, and start working with that. But that would allow me to go there, do that. Alright, we'll do this. We'll do the breaker box. Kill the power. That should unlock the security door, right? Oh wait, we're in the treasure map area. I forgot about that. Time to start digging. Are we digging or not? Or if that glitched? Or something else? Alright, but now that we're able to cut the power to security, let me choose the security doors rather. Let me just step in here real quick to actually increase the number of security doors then. Because now they'll actually be helpful. Okay, I feel like something glitched in that regard, like it was supposed to dig, it didn't. Alright. Do I do that? Let's do the observatory. I think... Or the planetarium. Planetarium would just be a nice fill-in, but wouldn't give me anything. The observatory would be a waste of a turn, but give me a star. Let me put the planetarium in. It'll be a fill, but it will give me an option for closing up here later. If that's how it all ends up playing out. I gotta go that way. Let me go over here, in here, up here, back to this room. Special key won't do me any good there. Courtyard is great for making sure I can go both directions. Got enough keys to do whatever we need. I don't think this one will work here. Yeah, okay. I have to go over one more still. Workshop. Ideal. Already got that. Battery pack, that's actually exactly what I needed. This is N. Yep, already got that one. So nice to have the confirmation. Shovel. Battery pack. Broken lever. Jackhammer. Assemble. Let's see what this does. More effective than the shovel at excavation, digs deeper and finds better items. Huh. Okay, that's not what I thought that would do. Alright. Oh, sad. I'm not going to be able to get all of the rooms. because none of those work for what I need. Let's do the treasure trove, at least get a new room out of it. I was so close to getting all of them. But we'll make do. Okay. Ooh, treasure trove, Black Knight. Treasure trove, Black Knight. Take that so the beeping will stop. I love that none of this other stuff registers with the metal detector. Alright. Do I already have this room? I do have its letter. What is this? Use a key? I really didn't expect that to actually open. The green memos you find in this room will always be true. Sure, they will. Also, that suggests that there's going to be more than one of them. Why can't I reopen and close that? Also, that suggests there's more in this room. I love the golden cannon. That makes no sense. Anything I can touch? I don't see any obvious things I can light. Not seeing any obvious switches. Or any non-obvious ones even, really. Alright. Moving on. Let's put the secret guard in here. If I can. No, sad. Okay, doesn't want the secret guard in there. It does make it pump room. Okay. Not my most ideal situation. Yeah, so there's this thing here, which has its thing hooked up to one of these. So if I had the steam able to go to here, I could power this pump, I bet, which would probably allow me to fill this tank up with some water from somewhere. I think it would permanently lower one of the levels in one of the other areas, but it would also allow me to do other things. Okay, first, kitchen, greenhouse. I haven't been into the greenhouse since I filled that. Aquarium, fountain. Fountain I need to start draining, but first I have to make room, which means pool. And not that one. Okay, everyone, I've got it done. I can't fit, like, the reservoir is down by one, which is where I need it for the boat. Which means I had to leave one in the fountain. There's no more room in my tanks. There's no more room in any of these other things. So maybe the fountain is inaccessible. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But the fountain I care about less than I care about the reservoir right now. The reservoir is my next major target as far as everything goes with this. Alright, let's put the gymnasium. And let's go out and around. Showroom, dining room would actually be great right now. Because I can get food. When you reach rank 5 today, gain 10 footsteps. Got it. Get some food. Don't have the trophy room, but that's okay. 20 more steps is still ideal and more than I need. Alright. I need to take a few accounts. See, that doesn't have any pictures. This one. Bat boat. Right? Right. Bat boat. So O. I still feel like if I had a lighter here, this would do something. But I'm not sure. Special key, secret garden should be perfect. Because they'll have entrances on both sides. And... oh, used to draft special rooms. Okay, yeah, so the special drill apparently is actually really sick for digging up new things. 3 old keys. Wow, that is improved. 3 ivory dice. That's awesome. Alright, let's pop this open. Well, shame I came this way later, but it is what it is. Alright, well, we already can't fill up the whole thing. Let's do the greenhouse. Mostly because I'm curious. I need to get the power hammer in here again sometime. Oh, is the water running? The pump system's working to water the flowers. Now we got a special gem flower. 2 special gem flowers. That's kind of cool. Wow, okay. I'm surprised that I couldn't use the jackhammer to still break down this wall, but you know, it is what it is. We're past that. There, okay. Because there's the gate from the car. Huh. Do I have this one. Secret Gardens thing doesn't have pictures. Alright. The observatory would be nice, but the library is better for me right now for proceeding with some tasks. Because then I can... Drafting Strategy. Architectural Digest, Volume 5. That seemed like it was tied to something important for potentially potentially for a trophy. Headdress, head chef. Now, what is this? I'm not sure what this is going for. Comments below if you have worked out. Let me know. I can't think of a word combo for these two pictures. Alright, we can guarantee we can get across. Servants' quarters would be a dead end. That would be a no-no. Conference room doesn't help. Foyer. We have not gotten the foyer before. It would go all the way across. We have the gems for it. Let's do it. Light flight? Flight light? Flight light. F. Count Isaac Gates. Baron Edwin Sinclair. Yarianina. Why does this one seem weird? Major Nicholas Key IV. Baron Thomas Sinclair. These were the ones in the main hall entry, I believe. Lord William Epstein. Huh. Okay, I don't know what to make of that. I don't know if that actually helps with anything or not. They look cool, but I don't know. Major Nicholas Key IV. Alright. As much as I want to go in there and see if it changes anything, what I really want to do now, we've got the antechamber open, we've got the basement key. Let's go. We have enough steps, I believe, to go back and use the basement key. We could also maybe see if the jackhammer can be used for anything. And yeah, I think we have enough movement to be able to get out anyway. Alright, which would be the fastest route? One way or the other, I have to go down through security. Okay, still a long way no matter what I do. Let me see if I can find a fruit on the way. Since the secret garden got opened, it should have spread some fruit around. Yep, there we go. Take that. I don't think there's anything else I can do in here right now. This goes the right way. We have to cut through here. Pool's full again. Ignoring the no running rule. Parlor has an apple in it. Nice. Security. Down and over. Head to the gift shop. Cut through the gift shop. Grab the banana. Just peek in there, see if I can see a obvious fruit. God, if would it be worth it to go over there and buy something? Actually, it would. Because I should have enough for the tomato soup. Which should give me a few good steps. And we can give it. No, we can buy the banana more than once. That's nice. Right. Bought all of the energy we can get. Let's move. Alright, there's a few things here I definitely want to explore. Before we go down let's check the fountain. I want to go over here and check this. Nope. Okay, can't do anything with that. So the jackhammer is not the answer to that. Unless I'm missing something. But it doesn't look like it is. That leaves this. Now, fountain-wise, hopefully having one in the bottom isn't enough to... I think those are the coins we tossed in making a wish before. Hopefully having one in the bottom isn't enough to stop us. It is. Darn it. So I can't enter this way. Yeah, I think all those coins are the ones we dropped in wishing before. So, okay. So, draining the fountain, worthless unless we drain the elm. So the fountain doesn't help me in that regard. I think I can still make this work, though. I have a theory. Let me explore. Back down into here. With the gear setup I have, and what I have access to, I might be able to work around the minecart. If I pull it back in now. Maybe not, but I think... Also, we want to do this. Special key, basement key. Let's check this. Upgrade disc. Worth it. Pilot and plot. Which would put it... 2, 3, 4, 5... Yep, that's right. So it basically just moved, since that room up above doesn't have... Ooh, it doesn't have power. That's interesting. Okay, so something to work on. Oh, it does have power. Never mind. Let's check this. So, okay, so yeah, so since this room up here is permanent but doesn't have pictures, they instead moved the pictures to the basement level below it, or whatever room it's in. Security is not far off. That one? Yeah. I can upgrade and go back down. And then, yeah, I think with my current setup, I'm pretty confident I should be able to work out a loophole around the minecart to get to the other side where the boat is. And otherwise, I'll have to wait until I can get a tomb. But I hope I don't have to wait that long. Okay, that's kind of cool. If you have exactly 2 hallways when drafting this room, double your keys. Bunk room. If you have exactly 2 green rooms when drafting this room, double your gems. If you have exactly 2 shops when drafting this room, double your coins. Keys or coins? Keys or coins? I feel like I tend to run short on keys a lot. Like this run, I'm doing great. But a lot of the time, I find I'm running out of keys. So, a chance for more keys? Great. Alright, that's done. Okay. Now we go back down. Because I need to... I'm hoping that means the elevator will permanently work now. And we won't have to use the basement key every single time to open it. I don't think... it feels like a permanent change. So I think this is good. Alright, next we go in here, cut around here, go into here. Where is my current setup at? Alright, that area doesn't have any control for it. That doesn't have it either. If I do that, then that could go to... That won't work. Okay, so I can't bypass that from there. I need to lower down the other gear. To do that, I need to go around. Oh wait, I can't move this minecart no matter what. Never mind. That won't work. I forgot the minecart handle isn't on... There isn't a minecart handle on this side, it's only on that side. So, unfortunately, even though the reservoir is where I need it now, I can't do anything with that. Until I get the boat over here, where lowering it should just lower it down to the steps more, and I can get into a better position to use it. Unless I'm missing something on how I can redistribute the water, and I don't think I am. Okay. That's there, that's there. I definitely can't get into the boat if I lower the water level from the other side. It just, the way it's laid out doesn't work that way. Is there anything else I can do here? No, no, no. Coat check. I definitely want to leave the current thing I have in there. Alright. That's a nice place to leave the apple. Alright, since the fountain's not helping me, just need one more space to drop something off, and I don't have it. What we're going to do is we're going to fill the fountain back up. And I say we drain the aquarium and see what happens. Wish I could... Let's go check the aquarium. See how it looks different now. It's all the way down there. But we should have enough steps to get to it. Now we're in there. I have to go down back through security. It's in the other part of the house. Not ideal as far as this layout goes, but hey, we were going for a lot of things here. And we accomplished a good bit, just not quite everything I was aiming for. So what would be the purpose of draining this? Ah, the fish are just gone. Okay. Or they're down in some deeper recess. So So what would be the purpose of draining this, though? Does it reveal anything that I don't have access to otherwise? I feel like there should be a clue in here at some point. I just don't know what. That's the arc. Wait, why is there an arrow pointing? There's an arrow pointing to... between two shelves. Or maybe just at the bottom. Okay, so there's probably a clue somewhere in the archives that is tied to the filing cabinets. Is what I'm getting out of that. Okay, this is the laundry room being depicted. I don't see any indicators of anything strange there. This is a hallway depiction. Once again, don't see anything sticking out to me. X? Why is there an X there? What does that mean? I mean, I always figured there was something more to do with this thing, but what? I don't have any way of pulling it out right now. I don't have any other rooms I can explore. I don't want to give up my coat check space for anything that isn't already in there. Okay. That's the patio, I believe. Very, very interesting. Alright. Well, there's only one more thing I think we can do here today. And that is head back to the antechamber and see what happens if we go into the room 46 again. Obviously, we completed it previously. Yeah, we've got enough energy to get there. But I'm curious how it will affect things if we go in again. Will it just do the same closing cinematic as it did when we got there the first time? Or will it do something else? Will it change anything? Or do we actually get to explore the room? We actually get to explore the room. Okay. Got time. Ionis? Oh, that's their whole symbol. Okay. Or Jonas. Jonas? What is that? That's a J, yeah? Jones. Okay. We have 8 realms in 8 months. What? I need pictures of the globes to figure out. The globes in the observatory had travel lines between them, like, you know, you have, like in Risk when you're jumping across the oceans to show which territories are connected. 8 realms in 8 months. It means I need to lay out a path from a start point to an end point of an unbroken path between all of the countries. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which one am I missing? Why am I missing one? Do I have to be able to get back to the start point? Is that what it's telling me? No, it suggests that I'm missing something. No, can't click on that one. But yeah, no, I bet I have to lay these out in a specific pattern that will match up with the globe's routes. Why is there no bust in this for the marigolds? I always wondered about the globes in the observatory and why I could spin them. Now it makes sense. They're so I can see the routes. And eat that apple. This secret room is not as secure as you thought. We have your letters. 8 letters, 8 payments. 100 gold instructions to follow. Uh-huh. Right. So, is that talking about the scarlet letters that I've got? What is this? A sanctum key. Ah, further down in the sanctum. The first key found here on the furthest rank. The first key found here on the furthest rank, the second locked tight in the vault of a bank. The third is high up among all the clocks, and the fourth down below beneath all the docks. The fifth key is held by a king on his throne. The sixth is in a station left by one of your own. The seventh is major if you draft it quite late. And the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. Alright, I'm going to take a picture of that for ease of reference, and... I'm going to have to come back here to get this key again, because I'm going to lose it in a minute when I wrap up the day, because I have to. Sinclair. But yeah, I'm kind. Ooh, the sigils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All 8 sigils tied to probably some secret in this fireplace. Then, if I unlock all the sigils, probably something will happen here. Epson. I have so many questions that I still don't have answers to, and I keep getting more. Like, okay, so they're like, hey, we stole your stuff, you have to pay 100 gold in order to get any of the letters back. Instructions to follow, which probably means I'll get some mail or something with a, haha, yes, here you go, pay us 100 gold here or else you won't get the letters. But we also know from the fortune-telling machine, we won't be able to get all 8 letters. Only 7. But we've already found 2 of them. So does that mean I could pay 100 gold and get clues to help find the other letters? Or does it mean pay 100 gold to get one of the letters, or something else? I'm really wondering about that. What does that say? Okay, yeah. What about this crown? The crown of the Blue Prince. The former ruby crown of Orinda, Aries, recently set with freshly cut sapphires. The first time you draw a red room while drafting, you may remove it from today's draft pool. If you do, gain 1 gem and redraw floor plans. That's kind of cool. And it had me come all the way back here to do that. So cool. So weird. Okay. Well, I guess. Wait. What is grab? Grab what? Is it talking about that? No, grab. Grab what? What you grab? What are you grabbing? From this angle. Am I missing something? Okay, that's just that. Then what were you grabbing? What? It is. Oh, is it talking about just opening and closing the drawer? Ah, okay. Never mind. Yeah, okay. I was really confused there for a second. Alright, so I ended up not actually making any cuts to this episode. Because when I was thinking I was going to be making cuts, it ended up going quick. Well, wait, no. The boiler rooms. Did cut the boiler rooms. A little bit. I gotta remember to cut those when I edit. But otherwise, we are good here. This seems weird. There's definitely a secret here involving these, and I don't know the layout for them. But we'll figure it out. For now, because I feel like it's a little weird that it means, I feel like, no. I guess it means go to return trip all round. But is that or I'm missing a spot here somewhere? But, no, this is very cool. Obviously, this is tying into a whole lot of other secrets. And I'm not sure where it's going. It sounds like our family definitely has some, people willing to exploit it and cause trouble. Interesting. Okay, anything on these shelves that sticks out? Origami. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. I don't have enough movement to get back to the planetarium. So, Sanctum Key. Yeah, I'll have to come back for that, and then we'll have to try that on another day. Considering now I'm being back here a lot more often, I think we shouldn't have too much trouble doing that. Call it a day. Alright. So, next goal is get a tomb so I can get down and move archaeological shopping center. Excavate dig spots. Fun. Holes in the ground all over the place with shovels. That's great. So yeah, our next goal I think is to get a tomb so I can get down on the other side of the reservoir, take the boat across. Tomb's the only way I know that I can do that, because I don't have enough, unless I can get the pump room hooked up to the boiler room, which should allow me to possibly put some water in the boiler tank, which would then free up enough space to do some more things a little easier. But unlikely. Still have to get back to the rumpus room for the number 3 thing from Alazar. Still have to handle so many things. But we got a lot done today. Saw a lot of new rooms, saw a lot of new stuff in general, solved some mysteries, found some new ones. Right. I don't even know where to start with most of this stuff, or where to go next with it, but I am so happy with how this is going. And that this game has so much more to it than just get to the room. I'm so glad I kept recording, too, and then just go, the game's over, we're done. Because obviously they didn't design this game to be a, here, you made it once and you're done. They made this game to continue. And that's great. Unfortunately, I have to get to bed now. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Comments below, what have you, like, pictures in that one room that I couldn't figure out. Thoughts? Something, anything you notice I've obviously missed? While looking straight at it, probably? Let me know what you think. In the comments below, and how we want to do this. What is this? Oh, one trophy in the trophy case. Okay. Yeah. I wonder how I'm supposed to get the trophy, get to the sanctum in a day? In one day? Since apparently it's... Does that mean I would have had to have done it on day 1? And if so, obviously I failed. Does it mean... like, how would I get that trophy? I wonder. Would another save count? Or would I have to get some other way? I don't know. Questions, questions, questions. Anyway, hit like, hit subscribe, keep on releases if you haven't done so already. Thanks so much for watching. Good night, everyone. Bye! I could speculate on this game for hours, probably, with how many of the secrets in this place there are.